Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today Libra, you guys got number 68, Wombat Spirit, be at home. I feel like maybe some of you might be moving or deciding somewhere new to live, just because we have the home with the crossroads, right? The crossroads can mean a decision coming up as to where you're going to live. So some of you guys might be deciding, where is home, all right? Or where is home going to be? For others of you, I feel like this is a deeper question, right? As to where is home. Like, again, I feel like home is supposed to be wherever we are, right? We're never supposed to technically be far from home, because we're always supposed to technically be at home, right? That's what the Wombat Spirit wants for us, to always feel at home. So I feel like with the decision card coming up in the tree, I feel like the tree has a lot to do with health. I honestly feel like this has a lot to do with love too. It's like, where do you feel most at home? Like, where do you feel safest? You might have a decision coming up as to where you're going to live, and another decision maybe as to where, you technically call home, right? Like, where do you feel most comfortable? Like, with who, right? And what are you doing that makes you feel at home, right? Like, are you doing what you love to do? Do you have a safe space to call home, right? Like, there's a lot of things that this could be about. For some of you, it's that basic decision as like where I'm going to live. For others of you, I feel like it's much deeper. It's like, where has home always been, right? Like, where, again, it's within, but like, where have you actually felt at home? Like, where, right? And which home, with who, right? These are like the deeper questions. And I feel like there is something here coming to a point where you're going to have to make a decision, Libra, whether it be moving away, whether it be going towards someone, whether it be talking to somebody. I mean, I feel like a lot of energy here. And I don't necessarily think you see it coming, right? Like, this conversation, I don't think you see it coming, but there is a conversation coming up. You have the birds underneath. Exactly. Yeah, there is some sort of conversation coming up as to, and it's going to have to you're going to have to decide something. So again, maybe somebody might be coming towards you and they have a lot of ideas, but you don't really know any of that yet until they come and speak to you. That's something that I'm getting. So yeah, there's a lot of energy here. Yeah, and there's like birds here in this tree. There's something with the birds. So pay attention to the birds right now. I think that's like actually really important, the birds. What kind of bird comes near you? Like, what does that bird represent? Every bird has like a spiritual meaning, and I feel like the birds right now are trying to tell you something, because something is coming up. And I think it might even have to do with you moving. Like, it's weird, but I actually feel moving for some of you guys, like actual distance in where you're going. Like, you're not going to be in the same space you were a year ago. Like, today and in a year from today, you're not going to be living in the same spot. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Libra. Let's pull some cards. All right, Libra. So there's something that you intuitively have felt coming. I feel like with this 7 of Cups, this is about having dreams. This is like intuition, I feel. This is about, there's this side of you that might have felt something coming, or, felt like you had this idea that something would come back around. And I feel like it is with the death and rebirth. I feel like there's somebody here in your life that is going to communicate to you that they have changed, or that they are trying to make changes in their life with the death and rebirth. And that things are going to be different this time. Like, that's what I keep getting with death and rebirth and the ego. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, because Scorpio had this Hero card, and Scorpio also had these 2 cards exactly the same, except this was in reverse. So there is something here with the death and rebirth, and you also have the death and rebirth card. Yeah, a lot of Scorpio. So I think that there's something here that someone's going to try to communicate to you that things are different now. right? I think a relationship has ended. I think something ended between the two of you with the Ten of Cups. That's like an ending of a relationship. And it had to do with someone's ego. It had to do with someone's fear-based mentality. So someone here is trying to say that they have maybe transformed that, or they have healed that energy, right? Because we have the snake with the egg. So someone's trying to say that they have already healed that energy, or they're trying to heal that energy. But what I'm getting with the counselor is that the counselor is warning you that, not that this person hasn't changed, not that this person's, again, you have death again. It's not that this person hasn't changed. The counselor is trying to say that you have to use your own judgment in this situation, because even though you're very attached to this person with the Two of Cups, and even though you have a lot of love for this person, have they actually changed, right? Because the Page of Swords is someone who says they're going to change and says they have changed, and then they haven't, right? And the counselor is coming up in reverse. So I feel like they're trying to say, don't be naive here, Libra, that if someone comes back around into your life, like, investigate them. That's what I'm getting. Like, investigate them. Like, really get to know them before you open yourself up again, because we do have the Devil here, and and Scorpio also had the Devil. So it's like, I think this person really wants to make these changes, or are they trying to make these changes, but are they actually going to make these changes, or have they actually made the changes, right? Everyone's time is going to be a little different. Like, some people, this is something that I feel like for some of you, this is something that took a long time to come back around, and for others of you, not so much time. So you're going to know who you are, right? Because I feel like it takes time to conquer this fear-based mentality, this ego. Like, it takes time for that rebirth to happen. So again, someone's going to communicate to you that they have had that change. Let's see what they have to say. Whoa. Yeah. With the Knight of Swords, this is someone who is coming in really fast to communicate. So they might have even left a relationship, because we have the Four of Wands in reverse, or you guys have just ended this relationship and they're coming in to communicate. Or I feel like they might have even left a relationship here with the Four of Wands. This is an ending of a relationship, coming in really quick to communicate to you. I feel like you've kind of already known that this person wanted to talk to you. You know that this person's wanting to reach out, but you're just kind of like, I have to see for myself, right? I have to feel the energy for myself. Like, you say that there's been this major death and rebirth in your life. You say that you've healed, right? The egg talks a lot about healing. You see that there's a baby, there's an infant inside. So this is someone who, you want to say has gone through a transformation, right? Because the death and rebirth is a transformation. You can even call it a dark night of the soul. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But this person is claiming that they have, right? But the Page of Swords is saying here that it might all just be talk, right? It might not be real, because the Page of Swords is someone who says a lot of shit but doesn't really do it. So you're coming up here as the Queen of Air. You can read people very easily. You might have Gemini or Aquarius in your chart, but yeah, this is you. Like, you already know, you can tell right away if someone has or hasn't changed. But I feel like they're trying to say that love could even blind you in this situation, right? Like, love will blind you when it comes to this person, because sometimes it's what you want to see and not what is in reality there, right? So that's the problem here in this read. It's like, has someone actually changed? Is love really blinding me? Is this person gonna actually want to work on shit? I think let's find out a little bit more. I feel like it's a little weird that the counselor's in reverse. I feel like the counselor's in reverse because they're saying that your heart might like overpower your brain at this time. Yeah. Yeah, the counselor is saying that you need to make sure 100%, if you get back into this relationship with this person, that there is reciprocity, right? Like, that's the main concern. Is it equal give and take? Is there balance in this situation? How funny is it that the balancing card, right, the Six of Coins, is coming out for you guys, right? Because Libra, it's true that you seek a lot of balance, right? You seek justice, right? That's your card. That's Libra's thing, right? Balance. But the interesting thing here is, like, maybe in the past you were not. Maybe in the past you were overgiving. Maybe that's why you have to be even more guarded at this time, because you can fall back easily into an old pattern of overgiving, right? Especially if this person is not changed, especially if this person hasn't done any work. They're claiming that they have, though. They're claiming that they have, and they're coming in quickly to communicate. So they have an agenda, which is obviously to talk to you. And you have to have your own agenda, which, again, you might really want to communicate with this person. You might really want to have a conversation, and it might feel really great to have a conversation with this person. But Are you going to receive what you deserve from this relationship? The counselor is telling you that you're going to let your heart, it's very possible that your heart leads you in this scenario and you don't necessarily listen to logic here. And that's okay as long as you're seeing reciprocity. Okay? Like, that's the warning here. There has to be reciprocity. If you don't see it, that's a red flag and you need to kind of move away from this person, or you need to communicate like, I'm not seeing enough, or things are the way that they used to be and I don't necessarily like that. You have to be very careful here, you know, because love is love is amazing, but love is also blinding, right? Yeah, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to make a choice. Like, even here with the crossroads, you're going to have to make a choice on this person based on what you see from this person. Maybe this person's going to be on their best behavior for the first month, and then like the second month, they're going to go downhill. Again, you don't know how this is going to play out. So you have to be careful here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. For a lot of you, you're going to think that you've healed from the situation, and you're going to think that you're fine with everything that happened in the ending. But I feel like for some of you, you might not be over that energy. Just how this person saying that they've had this major transformation, I feel like you want to say you've also had this major transformation. But in reality, have you really healed from the situation? Have you really forgotten? You know, like, again, maybe you forgot it, but is this going to trigger you in some sort of way? The devil's coming out here because I feel like time might be an issue for some of you. You have the 2 10s here. So there's something about the way that this ended and the way that it's coming back around that might make you feel some sort of way, right? Like, however this is coming back around, it might trigger you for some reason. That's what I'm getting here. Like, you think that everything is healed. You think that you've done all the work that you've had to do on yourself. But what I'm getting here is like something here might not be right. Something here might make you feel like this person might trigger you. And I think it's going to be really hard, Libra, because I don't think you're going to know what to do. Like, let's just say you want to believe this person, you want to give them another chance, but then parts of you are feeling triggered, but you don't know if those parts are because this person is not giving you exactly what you deserve and like not giving you enough, or if it's just shit from the past that's haunting you and you're like not healed completely. Do you know what I'm saying? There's so much going on here, and I feel it's going to be really hard, to be honest, because again, love is blinding. And I also feel like there might be something left to heal from this with this person that you need to heal. And I think that could also be a reason why you start to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Like, I feel like an uneasiness here with the devil. And then I start also timing, right? Like, why now? Like, a lot of you might be suspicious as to the timing. Like, oh, why is this person coming in now, right? Like, you know, is it because everything's going well for me and everything's going shitty for them? I just want to know about this relationship. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them have cut out somebody, right? They've cut someone out. Again, it's either you've cut them out or they've cut someone out, right? Like, there's definitely, everyone's going to have a different situation, but the Hierophant speaks about a relationship. So yeah, they've definitely either left a partner, and that might make you a little suspicious of them. Like, oh, you left somebody just now and you're coming to me, like, why so fast? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And for others of you, you already cut this person out of your life, right? Here you are again. And yeah, we have the Three of Cups. So maybe you have someone else on the side with the Three of Cups, or they have someone else on the side, but they're coming to you and you're just very suspicious of them. So this is going to play out for everybody in a different type of way, but there's definitely some like thing that's going to trigger you here, Libra, and they're telling you that love might be an issue. Meaning, like, you might not see things clearly because of love, or you might be needing to heal a little bit more, and that might be the reason that you've triggered. Again, it depends how much you've healed, right? Same thing as this person. How much have they healed? So again, very complicated situation going on here. Now, at the end of this, we have the Seneschal. I really like the Seneschal because the Seneschal displays loyalty, right? The Seneschal is the most loyal of the cards. I feel this is just like straight loyalty with the dog and the keys and the ant. It's all about loyalty, right? And I feel like that's something that also might trigger you. It's like, where were you when this was going on in my life? Or where were you when... Or, you know, has this person really displayed the type of loyalty that you expect from a partner? And I feel like that could be something else that triggers you. Because we also have here the King of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this, to me, if this came out alone, I would say this person has not really changed. I guess this person hasn't, you know, they're coming in, but it kind of looks like a facade, right? Like, I don't think they're actually loyal to you. They might just be loyal to only themselves. And I think that might be an issue here for you. Like, I need this person to display loyalty to me, not just themselves. Like, you feel like this person might be a little selfish, and this person is only coming in maybe because they've had a breakup, or they've had something in their life happen to them, and now they're reacting and they're coming towards you. Maybe it's jealousy, right? Because you have the Three of Cups here. Maybe, you know, them seeing you with somebody else is making them jealous. It's like, what is the real reason for this person coming in? Do you know what I'm saying? Is it just because they're jealous? Is it just because they're insecure? Is it just because they ended a relationship and it's convenient? This person to you only displays loyalty to themselves, and that's the problem here, right? This person cares more. They're selfish, like to an extent, right? With the King of Cups in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, they can manipulate things the way they want it to seem. You know who this person is that you're dealing with. So I feel like you're kind of suspicious of this person, and I feel like you also think this person is only loyal to themselves. So it's like, yeah, they're coming in now, but not because they love me, not because they really want to be with me, but because they're jealous, but because, you know, they ended a relationship with someone else and it's convenient for them now, right? It's kind of like that where you weren't with me when we were shooting, you weren't with me shooting in the gym, right? Like that line, like, were you with me the days that, you know, I was just doing my own thing? Like, where was your loyalty to me? That's what I'm feeling with this. It's like, I don't think you feel like this person is loyal. But what's interesting here is that even though you don't feel like this person is loyal, I think that you know that this person brings you a lot of happiness. So again, this is where I feel like you're torn. That's why I feel like there's a lot of this decision making having to happen. It's like, I think you know this person is not very loyal. Like, you feel like they're more loyal to themselves. I feel like you think this person might not necessarily have worked through their ego the way they said they have, and I think you're just like, I don't know what to do here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're gonna be a little confused. All right, so honestly, I feel like you guys are going to choose to collaborate with this person, but I do think that you're going to go through a challenge or a conflict, again, in your head. With the Five of Swords, this is of the mind, right? And Temperance. I think that you're going to feel unbalanced. You're not going to feel good about this. You're not going to know what to do. You know that this person brings you a lot of happiness, but you also feel like this person is not necessarily loyal to you. They're only loyal to themselves. So, you know, it's very confusing to you. And I feel like, again, even as a reader here, there's no clear answers like what to do, to be honest. Again, I feel like it's not that this person's coming in with a lie. It's like, I feel like this person could be very selfish. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, the reason that they're coming in might not necessarily be like for love. You know, like, is it for love? You know, you have the Two of Cups with you. So you know that, like, if you chose this person, it would be for love, right? Like, the only reason you choose them is because you love them. But why are they choosing you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why now? Because they're coming up as the King of Cups in reverse with the Emperor in reverse. So again, it's like, why are you coming in? Is it just for ego? Is it just for pride? Is it just because you want to manipulate the situation so it works out in your best interest? Like, why are you coming in? I just really get that right now. It's like, I don't know if this person, it's like, you're not sure if they're really loyal to you. And that's what makes you feel imbalanced and uneasy about giving this person another chance and collaborating with them. It's like, because you don't trust the reason they're coming in. And also it took, I feel like, a very long time. With the Knight of Coins, this is something that takes long. Like, this is the slowest night, right? So it's like, why? Why are you coming back after so much time? Do you know what I'm saying? All right, so we have the answer. I'm gonna be honest. From what I'm getting in the cards with this deck, this, I feel like, might just be your suspicions of this person. This might be your fear, you know, your ego trying to protect you, Libra, because it's like, you know, you have the Devil out here. You have these cards that are not necessarily right with the Wheel in reverse. You're even wondering if this person could be a karmic. Like, you know, is this pattern going to repeat itself, right? Because if the pattern repeats itself, that just indicates it's a karmic, or that just indicates that I got, like, bamboozled here and, like, this isn't happening. You know, like, this is a trick and I'm messing it up. You know what I mean? Not a trick, but, you know, you're not choosing what's right for yourself, right? So you want to be loyal to yourself. And that's why this is a hard decision, because again, in love, I feel like it's very hard to, make these types of decisions, right? And I'm getting with this person, this could be a past energy, or this could just be your fear. Your fear from what happened between you and this person, because look at how this person's coming up. We have a pathway. So again, a third card about a decision, a third card about a different, like making a choice that's going to lead to in a new direction. And I honestly think this is the right direction for you. And with House and High Honor, I honestly feel like this is me pulling for this masculine. This right here is for the masculine. This was not about you. This is about the masculine. And the masculine is coming up with High Honor. If the High Honor card comes out, I honestly think that this person is coming in because they genuinely have care for you. They genuinely are trying to mean what they say, right? Like, let's just say, like, yeah, they might have some ego still, some fear, but they're trying, right? And they're not trying to lie about it either. I feel like they're being honest about it. I think you're just put in a lot of fear here because, you want to make sure this is reciprocal. I feel like maybe back in the day it wasn't equal give and take. This person also seems a little suspicious, like they just broke up with someone and now they're coming in, or, they had an argument with somebody. Like, there's definitely someone else involved here that they're running away from. And I feel like maybe even that you have somebody else involved. We had the Three of Cups and the Three of Coins. Again, there may be jealousy involved here. Like, I don't want anybody else to have you. So there's a lot involved here that makes this person seem very suspicious, and I understand that. But they're coming up with High Honor. Again, this is me clarifying the masculine. So I'm going to be honest here. And remember, I was telling you, like, you might have a change of address. Like, in a year, you might not be where you are supposed to be. That's what I'm getting with the House. Like, honestly, I feel like this might lead to a higher level of commitment, and you might end up being with this person. Like, that's the path that you're choosing to take. Like, I think if you choose this path, you're going to kind of end up with this person. So this is a big decision for you, Libra. But yeah, and I'm also getting the Emperor, official person. So yeah, I don't think that this person is trying to lie to you. I think this person is trying to be honest. I think it's just your fear of this person tricking you that's making you scared. And I don't blame you. This person has a lot of, like, things going on, right? I do feel like they could be a jealous person. I don't feel like that's a lie. I feel like they are jealous. You know what I mean? With that Three of Cups, they see somebody else coming in and they might feel very jealous. I feel like this person, they might be leaving a relationship, another thing that makes you feel uncertain. This person makes you feel imbalanced because you care a lot about them. There's a lot going on here. But with High Honor and the pathway, I think that you're going to choose this path. Let's see if there's any Divine Feminines for you, Libra. It's so funny that Friedrich comes out, because this is literally what we're talking about. Choices, right? You have choice, decision, right? And then you get literally Frigga, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely, and I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Libra, I'm going to open the book. I just want to see if there's anything about this that might help us out a little more. But I think that you can definitely ask Frigga for help on discernment on what to do with this person, because I already feel like you're going to choose the path towards them. I do feel like that's what you're going to choose and decide. But again, it's up to you. Yeah, discernment is derived from the Greek word diakrisis. It refers to a spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. It lets us discern when a phone call or an email or a visit from a friend is going to add to your day, or is it going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that, and claiming it. They're basically saying, like, say yes to something that's going to nourish and renew you, inspire, or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. You were not made to meet everyone's expectations. You were made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. So yeah, nothing here is obligatory except breathing. Your true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Okay, so yeah, that's the answer here. If you feel like this person is going to derail you and bring you under and cause a lot of, like, stress in your life and not give you reciprocity, and it's gonna be the same shit with this person, then I feel like you already know that this is not for you. And for others of you, again, maybe High Honor is just trying to say that choose what's in your best interest, Libra. You know what I'm saying? Choose what's in your best interest. Choose where you feel at home. For some of you, this person does not make you feel at home, and for some of you, they do. For some of you, you used to feel at home with this person, but now you don't know what to believe about this person. You know, there's a lot of things going on here, but with Fricha here, it's basically you're not obligated to do anything but be at home in yourself and choose yourself. Be loyal to yourself. So again, this is not about being loyal to them. This isn't about being loyal to anybody but yourself. So when this decision comes around, Libra, choose what's in your best interest. Choose what you think is going to be best for you. There's no, you know, oh, I feel bad for them, that's why I'm going to choose. No, it's just like, what do you want, Libra? And at the end of the day, I feel like that's going to be the path that you decide. So yeah, Libra, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.